Welcome to 2024's extra special end-of-year pulse from the heart of GC44. We'll be looking at some of this year's highlights, what's happening right now, and some standout points of interest from Capsuleers and New Eden itself. Let's hit it. This year marked 21 years of EVE Online and featured two new expansions, Equinox and Revenant, as well as the 20th running of the Alliance Tournament, EVE Vanguard's First Strike, Solstice and Groundbreak events, as well as New Eden's annual Capsuleer Day, Crimson Harvest and Winter Nexus seasons. Equinox saw the Upwell Consortium urge Capsuleers to seize the dream and seize control by transitioning their nullsec territories to a new sovereignty system. They introduced a suite of new structures such as the Orbital Skyhook, Sovereignty Hub, and Metanox Moondrill, as well as 4 new industrial ships with missile capability. Congratulations to Fraternity Building Management for placing the most Orbital Skyhooks, and to deliberately ignoring common knowledge for placing the most Metanox Moondrills. On the flip side, well done to Princess Aleftina for the most final blows on Skyhooks, and to Domi Hatop for the most final blows and top damage to Metanox Moondrills. Also of note, well done to Blackwater USA Inc. for the highest value of reagents stolen from Skyhooks, and to Manhattan Dreams for the construction of the most Upwell Industrials. Individually, congratulations to Crane Boss for the highest value of reagents stolen, and to Kialak for manufacturing the most Upwell Industrials. Meanwhile, Paragon introduced unparalleled ship customization through an extension to Skinner, as well as the Paragon Hub, allowing Capsuleers to show off and trade their creative masterpieces with others, as well as purchase further Skinner design elements. Furthermore, Air added a new monthly reward track and goal types to daily goals, plus a comprehensive update to the Corp window with new corporation project types. New Homefront operation sites were also added to HiSec. And here are some Skinner and Corp project-based numbers. The Revenant expansion began with the Deathless putting out the call to strike at the heart of darkness after the Drifters initiated the siege of Zaza. Revenant brought stealthy Deathless ships with deadly Scarab Breacher Pod weapons to New Eden, along with mercenary dens that could be attached to skyhooks, enabling both profit and sabotage, affecting a planet's workforce and generation of infomorph decryption keys. Speaking of mercenary dens, congratulations to Kinwaru for deploying the most dens, to Vincenzo for destroying more of them than anyone else, and to Alice Platinum for manufacturing the most Deathless ships. Boosting creative options exponentially, secondary pattern slots were enabled in Skinner, as was the ability to share skins directly with specific pilots or groups, allowing corps and alliances to display a unified fleet identity. Corporation projects were once again greatly enhanced, Air daily goals could now be completed with Evermarks, and cinematic ship intros were added. A big well done to Noir for the accolade of most brand manager listings in the Paragon Hub, to Goldmoon Industries, again, for the creation of the most Corp projects, and to Soul Machines for paying out the most ISK for Corp projects. Furthermore, congratulations to Rivka Moore for sequencing the most skins with a primary pattern, and to Hani J for sequencing the most skins with a secondary pattern. There were a number of events in 2024 leading up to both the Equinox and Revenant expansions that teased the unfolding Upwell and Deathless storylines respectively. These included the construction of the first orbital skyhook in Orvikan, the Kemaltech convoy ambush, deep flow rifts, and the siege of Zarzak. In addition, Capsuleer favorite seasonal events returned. Capsuleer Day saw pilots heed the call of the SOCT by taking on Triglavian enemies, navigating collapsed conduits, or even drifters in abyssal battlefields to recover priceless loot and filaments, completing combat, exploration, and manufacturing challenges. The Crimson Harvest once again placed Capsuleers in the middle of the bloody conflict between the Blood Raiders and the Order of St. Tetramon across all security space, featuring exploration sites and combat sites with an escalation path. And you can warp into the volatile ice storms of the Winter Nexus right now, where you'll find wintry hacking, mining, and combat activities across space until the 7th of January. Remember that logging in daily and also completing challenges will get you Aurora Universalis skins, boosters, Evermarks, Skinner components, up to 100 plex and an amazing skill point haul. You can make even more of an impact in the storms with offers in the Eve Store and New Eden Store. Check the description for more. With everything going on across New Eden this year, let's look at the top 3 ships Capsuleers used by Security Space. The 20th anniversary of the legendary Alliance tournament also took place in 2024. Congratulations to the Tuskers Co., who were involved in a mammoth best-of-5 final, their second in 2 years, but this time emerging as the victors, defeating Truth, Honor, Light, thoroughly earning their prize ships, which included the first ever AT prize battleship, the Python. And on the subject of expert marksmanship, congratulations to McIovin for the most valuable solo kill mail, and commiserations to Mark Bridges for the most valuable ship lost to PvP. However, the Python in question did have 23 kill marks on it at the time of its loss. The Deathless continued to spread his influence further across New Eden through test deployments of Vanguard war clones in 2024. Culminating in the groundbreak event, Vanguard war clones contributed significantly to the flipping of the Rybaka insurgency system by fighting to control orbital cannons targeting mobile command centers. Check out these numbers from standout Vanguard Warclone performances throughout the year. The Capsuleer empires and communities have not stood still through 2024, be it fighting, moving, or political intrigue. In what is being referred to as the Great Migration, the Imperium Coalition relocated their home system from the region of Delve to Tenerife, moving the equivalent of over 32,000 freighter cargo holds full of assets estimated to be worth $6.7 million. The initiative announced they would be resetting all their standings to other nullsec entities at the end of the year, including their long-term friends in Imperium. Following this announcement, both Fraternity and Pandemic Horde announced they would also like to reset each other. The Great Reset is primed to send the cluster into a more politically fragmented state in the coming year. A massive fight totaling over 3.5 trillion ISK in destroyed ships took place in one NTAC FJ8 in Veil of the Silent. The initiative, working with Snuffed Out, baited out faction titans from Fraternity, and the resulting dread bomb managed to kill an Azariel, a Komodo, a Vanquisher, all in one drop. They were only one Moloch kill away from a so-called royal flush of faction titan kills. However, a Revenant supercarrier, along with some normal titans, also went down in the fight. This year, more than 5 trillion cubic meters of materials were mined, equating to roughly 561 trillion ISK worth in refined materials. This is roughly an 18% increase in mined volume and a 23% increase in ISK value from last year. And here are some more numbers and activity from around New Eden. That brings 2024 in New Eden to a close, the year of the Great Migration, the Sovereignty Transition, and Deathless Ambition. Happy holidays, Happy New Year, and fly safe in 2025.